Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, let's talk about how improving your personal biggest shortcoming can lead to the biggest step forward in your life. I also kind of talked about similar things in like a video a year ago called like heal your personal demons to elevate to the next chapter of your life or something. But like since a year has passed, I've gained more experience in this and like more insights. So like I just wanna, talk more about this because it really is so true, Okay. So like why so first of all, like if it's like your personal shortcoming, then by definition it will be like it will be like the hardest to overcome as well, like because it's your personal like weakness. And then like also like so many times, so often that we like just tend to avoid it instead of facing it, because if we like have just faced it like at the beginning or something, then obviously we've already like we would have already overcome it, right? So yeah, like so like that's why we should talk about it, and so like and to help each other grow out of it and like acknowledge this thing, I guess. So essentially how what I find really helpful is to like really clearly define it. So like for example, instead of saying I don't have enough discipline, like instead of just like a pretty vague term like that, like not very disciplined, you could say, okay, I tend to doubt myself and doubt my decision before, like right before something like that I planned, right before something that happens or something like that. Because like for me, for example, for the video thing, I tend to like second guess myself, or like tend to like want to change the topic right before I want to start filming, or like right before I planned my filming time and stuff, and then like so yeah, like instead of saying to myself like, okay, I'm not disciplined, blah blah blah, just like really identify the problem, like try to do it in a objective way, instead of like in a self-blaming way, or like like self-criticizing way. Just say like, okay, this is what I do, like okay, I tend to like doubt the topic and like want to change my topic before I start filming. I'm not like blaming myself and stuff, I'm just stating a fact, or like yeah, a objective fact. And then I think of a counter solution to it, and then I try it, and then I stick to it. Sometimes like you also gotta experiment with your life to like find out what really works for you, I guess. So for me, like I would tell myself, just do the thing that you said you were gonna do at the time that you planned, at the time you said you were gonna do it. Like literally I just tell myself that, and then I just keep doing, like yeah. And also like I also kind of struggle with like inaction, and like what's it called, too much in my head sometimes. So like when I catch myself doing that, I would not feel good, like my physical sensations would not feel like very good. And then I would quickly immediately remind myself to like be back into my body and like be grounded, and just like be present. So like that's another thing that I personally struggle with. I wouldn't say like struggle, but like it's like one of my personal shortcomings. And yeah, so like that. And then I'm gonna check if I missed any point. Oh yeah. Okay, so like this, like finding out your personal shortcoming, or like what's standing in your way between you and your better self, is also like a really good way to practice honesty with yourself. Like you can ask yourself, like just ask yourself, if there's one thing I would change, I could just change with a magic wand, like get rid of from me, what would that be? And then you can kind of like imply from there like what your personal shortcoming is, and then like how to overcome it, like find a solution to it essentially. And then every time it shows up, you have like a counter spell essentially to like adios it, yes. Okay, yeah, so that's all with today's video, what I want to share. So essentially that's that, you know, finding out what your personal shortcoming is, and then by finding like a counter solution to it, like when it shows up, like what are you gonna do, you then like really like you become a very better self, and then like you take a very big step forward, you know. Yeah, and then hopefully we all imply you know, improve our lives. Yeah, and then realize our dreams, achieve our goals, be happy, and blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. See you guys tomorrow, or in my next video. I'll see you guys, yeah, next time. Bye.